Next up, we're going to be doing the Impoppable with No Monkey Knowledge over here on Carved. So we're going to head there with Quincy as our hero. And Quincy's going to go over here just below the top area like so.
The pack is
and
ready.
then we can begin. Quincy's going to do a pretty good job opening up this can of worms for us.
Careful.
We can see Quincy gets a pretty good look across both sides here and is going to continuously get range throughout the run here. But we're going to need to spend our money as soon as we have some to make sure that we're popping all the balloons that are coming in, right? Things are a little bit close there. But don't worry, Quincy never misses, right? Isn't that what Quincy says? As soon as we have 390, we're going to place down a monkey sub over here in the top left of this eyeball. At which point we don't need to worry about Quincy missing anymore. But if you place Quincy correctly, you're not going to miss anything at all while you're saving up for this monkey sub.
Yes.
But Impoppable with No Monkey Knowledge always has a little bit of risk, and that's the risk we took, is relying on Quincy until we had enough money for this monkey sub. Grabbing twin guns as soon as we have the money there. Waiting for these two red balloons here. No big deal, right? Grabbing longer range and saving up for advanced intel. Advanced intel is 600 on Impoppable? That's so expensive.
Bring them.
But now that we have it, we're feeling pretty good, aren't we? We get to save up for the airburst darts now. 1,200. Quite a bit of cash, isn't it? Some scary pink balloons coming in there. They just move so fast, it's not fair. If only this monkey sub could see down here. I feel like it's just barely on the range right here. And that's one scary yellow right there. But the combination of the monkey sub and Quincy should be able to instantly pop that. Airburst starts. Now we're happy, aren't we? We can come back over here and get our alchemist down.
More.
Gonna go right above this monkey sub over here. We don't want it to be touching Quincy just yet. There we go. We're gonna set that to strong and upgrade the acidic mixture dip. Popping that pink balloon all the way down to a red balloon there. Pretty impressive, isn't it? But here we're just waiting for the money to buy triple guns now, because we have the acidic mixture dip.
More.
And we don't need the buff from the alchemist just yet, because we want this base tower to be stronger. And then we can come back and get the value we want from the alchemist, right? Grabbing triple guns. Now we're saving up for these armor-piercing darts, which are 3,600. Who sets these prices anyways? They're so high. but we need these armor-piercing darts. They're going to help us get through this game here. And this map is definitely focused on teaching you how monkey subs work. You can see these pools of water over here, giving us a lot of different options for monkey sub builds. And giving us a lot of value, right? Usually the pool of water is in like one spot, but here we have 2 spots of water to work with. Grabbing armor-piercing darts right there. And coming back over here and saving up for the Berserker Brew. Grabbing Berserker Brew, and then we're going to upgrade the middle path here to 2. And then we have to save up for our monkey village, which is going to be critical for us here. Put down that monkey village to the left. Just barely touching this monkey sub over here. And then we're going to upgrade the bigger radius. And you can double check your placement over here. Are you able to get another monkey sub within range? And we see we are, right? So that's really good for us. Go ahead and place down that monkey sub and then get the advanced intel and start upgrading the bottom path. Once we get triple guns, we're done for now. And we're going to come back over here and get the jungle drums. Now all of our towers have the jungle drum buff, so that's a ton of value, isn't it? We're going to come back over here and save up for one more batch of the armor-piercing darts. Grabbing that as soon as we have the money there. And then we're going to come over here and save up for the radar scanner. And here we're just saving up for the MIB. $9,000. What a deal, huh? This is really valuable for us when we do the monkey sub build. DDTs are really tough to deal with if we don't have this MIB. And there's other balloons that are a little bit problematic, but the real reason is we don't want to die to DDTs on round 95, do we? I know I don't. So now we have the MIB, we're feeling really good, aren't we? We're gonna place down a monkey sub over here real quick. All the way in the bottom left of this corner. Upgrade the advanced intel and then a ballistic missile while setting this to strong. And then we're gonna get one more of these just to be extra safe. Advanced intel and ballistic missile again, while also setting this to strong. And here we can see this monkey village goes all the way down over here, right? What better place to put a recursive cluster than down here? Just to clear up anything that sneaks through. This is really our safety mechanism so that we don't start over. So grabbing recursive cluster and then getting bigger bombs and heavy bombs. Then we're going to come up here and get one more bottom path monkey sub upgraded. All the way up. And then all the way to the left. Getting the advanced intel and then spamming that bottom path. And once we get this next batch of armor-piercing darts, we're going to come back over here and save up for the sub-commander, which is 30,000. But you see we lined up that third monkey sub over here right before round 63. That might be a coincidence, it might not. And we see our safety bomb shooter did get some popping in there. Popped 1.5k, which is pretty surprising. But we're happy that it did because that's a lot of balloons that could potentially run up here and leak on us.
Run this one down.
30,000 is a lot of money though, as we're seeing right here. Especially when your money's not going up at all, really. This is really slow. It is an interesting comparison to look at these monkey subs over here. This one's at 65,000 while these popped very little comparatively. But if we look over here, these have popped a really valuable 10k for us each. Because these are doing extra damage to Moabs, which are a bit of a problem for us. And we didn't have to invest too much. The most expensive upgrade we did was the ballistic missile for 1.5k. So the price to value here is really good for these. Things are starting to pick up a little bit here. We check back in here and this has popped a little bit more, so things are getting a little bit riskier here as we pool all of our money. But I have a feeling it's nothing we can't handle. I mean, look how cool the MIB buff looks, right? Do you think we're in any trouble whatsoever? And look at this tower, it hasn't even popped anything for us. Is this tower really even valuable? I still kind of think like if you were going to make a list of the most broken towers, it would be a battle between the Monkey Village and the Alchemist on who's more broken. See the value there in our recursive cluster. Spiking up to 9,000 popped there. Cleaning up everything as it comes over here as well. And I definitely like recursive cluster now more than ever because they nerfed the Prince of Darkness into the ground, right? I have a feeling Prince of Darkness is still going to get a buff at some point in the future. It's just so over-nerfed now. But get ready, we're at 30,000, so let's make sure we buy that immediately. For consistency and excitement. There we go. Now all of our monkey subs have additional pierce and are definitely not OP. And that's why we're going to spam monkey subs now. Advanced intel and bottom path from here on out. But after we get this armor-piercing darts, we need to upgrade this alchemist a little more and probably get another alchemist up here in the top area, just to get a little more buffing going around. Right now this alchemist is buffing 5 towers because of the increased range it got, so we need a little bit more investment into our alchemists here. And we're also going to set that to strong. You generally want around 3 towers per alchemist. That's the sweet spot. So we can place down another monkey sub over here. If it'll let us, all the way up. And then all the way to the left. And sadly, that's the last monkey sub we're going to be able to get in there. 5 is the magic number. So we can see we zoom all around and we had pretty good placement throughout. Just can't get another monkey sub in there. So we're going to upgrade the advanced intel and get the armor-piercing darts. And we might as well buff the towers we have, right? So we're going to place down another alchemist over here. Or 2, set it to strong. 1 more alchemist over here. 4-2, set it to strong. And then a glue gunner over here. We don't want it to get the alchemist buff. Move it over just a little bit to the right from the alchemist. And set that to strong, bigger globs, glue splatter, and upgrade the bottom path to Moab glue. And then we can come over here and put down a sniper monkey right here. Not bothering anyone, right? Upgrade fast firing and then just spam the top path while setting this to strong. Look at how slow these Moabs go. Feels pretty good, doesn't it? And sadly, we're not going to be able to get the cripple Moab. But we can get another buff alchemist over here. Put it over here to the right as much as you can. Set that to strong and upgrade it to 4-2. Grabbing the 2 there. And for the final thing we can get without messing with anything else we did, just place a monkey ace here in the bottom right corner and upgrade it to Operation Dartstorm. It'll do some popping for us. And we can see this number goes up pretty quickly. One of the benefits of the glue gunner here is it causes stuff to clump in the top of our screen. So we can see this is popping a lot. And a lot of the reason for that is caused by the glue gunner over here. Around 99. Quincy's now level 20. And here we go, the end of the game.
Oh, surprise.
Look how fast that BAD is popping for us, huh? And because we have the MIB and the main mob there, those DDTs were initially stunned in place. 621,000 popped by our sub-commander there. Very powerful tower. While also buffing all of our other towers as well.